everybody know my son King. He's a passionate young man.
And, very passionate.
Yeah, and he has some tumultuous times. Stop hitting me and getting in my comments, telling me what to tell King, okay? I know my son.
Oh God, the internet is absolutely losing it over some seriously messy allegations that just dropped. Word on the street is that T.I. might be cutting ties with his son over some leaked pictures that have everyone talking. Is this finally the last straw for T.I.? Or is there more to this story than meets the eye? Let me spill all the tea. Now, let's get into the basics, because Chili, this story is wild. King Harris recently became a daddy himself. Yes, you heard that right, with his much older girlfriend, Big Nana. But honey, this situation is about as far from picture perfect as you can get. I swear drama follows this boy like a shadow.
You're the coffee that I need in the morning. You're my sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. Won't you give yourself...
Oh, but wait until you hear this. The internet is buzzing with some new tea that has everyone's eyebrows raised to the heavens. There's talk about a leaked tape that allegedly shows King on the down low, if you know what I mean. And baby, this is where things get real messy. Some sources are even suggesting, now hold on to your wigs for this one, that the whole pregnancy situation with Big Nana might have been nothing but a cover-up. Can you believe it? They're saying it was all to hide his true bedroom preferences. And let's be honest, that age gap between King and Big Nana had everyone side-eyeing that relationship from the jump. When T.I. first announced King was going to be a daddy, people couldn't help but notice he looked about as thrilled as someone getting a root canal. Some are saying he looked straight up disappointed, and with all this new drama coming to light, folks are wondering if T.I. knew more than he was letting on.
Is it me? But should have King did a DNA test from the jump? As soon as that baby dropped, they should have got a DNA test. Or you can still do a DNA test while the baby is still in the womb.
Chili, if you thought that was messy, buckle up because it gets even wilder. Now there's speculation floating around that King might not even be the daddy of his baby with Big Nana. Can you believe this tea? It all started when TikTok exploded with a video claiming T.I. was upset after a supposed paternity test showed King wasn't the father. The streets are talking, honey, and they're saying T.I. isn't just disappointed in King's life choices. He's dealing with all of this paternity drama too.
So Tiny and T.I.'s son King was not the father of that girl child. They did all that, had that big baby shower, all that maternity shoot. He ain't even the pappy.
But hold on to your seats because Tiny Harris, King's mama, just stepped into the drama. In true Tiny fashion, she posted this festive family photo with her new grandbaby and came for all the gossip mongers. She straight up told folks not to believe everything they read, calling it all clickbait, and honey, she even hinted at teaching some people a lesson for spreading these lies. And you know what? King's big sister Zonique Pullins jumped right in too, throwing shade with this sarcastic tweet. What street this word come off of Chili? But despite the Harris family closing ranks around King, a lot of fans just aren't buying what they're selling. After all, where there's smoke, there's usually fire, right? And let's talk about this timing because it is suspicious. The paternity rumors, those leaked pictures, and all these whispers about King's down-low lifestyle are all coming out at the same time. Coincidence? Chile? Some fans don't think so. Now, some people are saying, and this is the real gag, that King's whole relationship with Big Nana and even becoming a daddy might have been orchestrated. Can you believe it? They're suggesting it was all a big distraction from his true preferences.
So, I want to say congratulations to King and Nana on their first baby. My first grandson. I'm so excited. I don't know what to do. And I helped them name him because he's a junior.
And honey, let me tell you something else. These kinds of rumors always lead to more questions. If King's family knew about these leaked tapes beforehand, were they trying to protect him from the fallout? Or were they just hoping and praying this mess would blow over? But wait, because this tea gets even hotter. Remember back in 2019 when Kodak Black came for T.I.? Well, Chili, his words are hitting different now. During their infamous beef, Kodak didn't just come for T.I., he threw some seriously shady homophobic comments about T.I.'s sons during an Instagram live. He said, and I quote, "You should have made one of your little effer little sons write a rap." At the time, everybody thought Kodak was just being messy as usual. But looking at everything happening now, was Kodak trying to tell us something? Because it's starting to look like he might have had some insider information. Let's break this down, because the timeline is everything. This whole mess with Kodak started after he made those disrespectful comments about Lauren London following Nipsey Hussle's tragic passing. T.I. checked him real quick, telling him to rectify his statements expeditiously. That's when things got heated. But here's what's really got people talking. Kodak's comments weren't just random insults. This was back in 2019, long before any of these current rumors about King Harris started spreading. If Kodak knew something back then, he might have been dropping hints about secrets that would eventually come to light. Was it all right there in front of our faces? Because looking back, Kodak's comments are hitting very different now. The way he specifically came for King Harris and said those things that seemed like pointless trolling at the time. Now with these leaked photos, paternity drama, and whispers about King's lifestyle, chilly, Kodak's words are making a whole lot more sense. And here's what's really raising eyebrows. When T.I. clapped back at Kodak in his diss track, he never specifically addressed those comments about his sons. Makes you wonder if he was trying to avoid drawing attention to certain situations.
I want to make a name for myself.
You gonna make a name for yourself. Let him do what he doing. Don't try to stop him.
Quit babying him. Let him go through it.
Now, speaking of revelations, King recently dropped a bombshell that has everyone rethinking everything they thought they knew about his life. And trust me, this tea is piping hot. Remember that perfect family life we saw on T.I. and Tiny the Family Hustle? Well, honey, it was all smoke and mirrors. King just revealed he didn't actually grow up in that fancy house we saw on TV. He was living with his grandmother. They would only bring him to the house when the cameras were rolling. Can you believe the deception? They'd come get me from my grandma's house for filming, and right after the cameras stopped rolling, I'd go right back. King spilled in an interview. This changes everything. This precious boy wasn't even around his parents for real guidance.
Yeah, man, it's a lot about that TV show, man, that got people confused. Because I live with my grandma. You know, we'll go to the house on like the weekend.
Chile, living with his grandmother, meant King didn't have T.I. around as a strong father figure most of the time. Now, this detail is crucial, especially with all these rumors flying around about his preferences and personal life. Without that direct influence, imagine how hard it must have been for King to navigate his identity and personal struggles. And speaking of behavior, let me tell you about some of these incidents that had everyone talking. King got himself into a string of controversies that would make anyone clutch their pearls. From that viral one-chip challenge with a homeless person to the backlash over his FC dental makeover, it was like watching a train wreck in slow motion. Then, honey, he went and challenged Julio Fulio to a boxing match. Some people thought it was just for attention, but others saw it as another sign that this young man just couldn't stay away from drama. And in the music industry, baby, that kind of behavior can get you into some serious trouble. But wait, it gets worse. King got into this heated shouting match at a mini-mart that went viral faster than gossip at a Sunday brunch. The way he was acting had everyone questioning his upbringing. Entitled and disrespectful don't even begin to cover it.
I know you. 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 Ain't no mystery, man. I know you though. I know you though. I know you. What's wrong with y'all? Why y'all doing that to me? Y'all know me. You know I stand on business. You know I stand on business. Why you even letting somebody play with me like that? Why you letting somebody play with me like that?
And child, let me tell you about that NFL incident that had everybody talking. King got into this massive argument with fans in the stands claiming he was standing on business. It got so out of hand that T.I. had to put his own son in a headlock to calm him down. Can you imagine? A father having to restrain his son in public like that? The embarrassment. Then, as if all that wasn't enough drama, King got himself arrested when police found grass in his car. And what was he doing before that? Recording music videos, waving firearms around like they were toys. Both Boosie and T.I. had to publicly address this foolishness.
And another thing, I'm a free man. Stop, goddamn, I'm not locked up. I'm straight. I was, but I'm back, I'm straight.
Boosie didn't hold back either. He told King straight up to check himself before he wrecked himself. Meanwhile, T.I. was caught between being a father and maintaining his public image. You could see the pain and frustration all over his face. Now, when people started calling King ugly on social media, his response was just, "Chile." He said, "If I'm the ugliest mother effer in this world, what that make you?" The defensiveness in his voice just showed how all this public scrutiny was affecting him.
So, like, let the world know about you for people that don't know who you are.
What I like to tell people is, if I'm the ugliest in this world, what that make you?
Now let's talk about how the family is handling all this mess. With these leaked photos and rumors about King's alleged down-low lifestyle spreading like wildfire, some people are saying the family might be doing more harm than good trying to control the narrative. Tiny's out here posting these picture-perfect family photos to distract from all the speculation about King's paternity and personal life. She's calling everything clickbait and questioning how anybody could claim to know their family business. But here's the thing. Some folks are saying this is all just damage control, especially now that these rumors about King's preferences and that leaked content are gaining more traction. When you look at the bigger picture, King's unusual upbringing, all these public controversies, and now these explosive rumors, it paints a picture of a young man who's been through more than his fair share of struggles. Without T.I. being there consistently while he was growing up, and with this whole reality TV facade shaping how people saw them, is it any wonder King's life is under such intense scrutiny? Were T.I. and Tiny too focused on maintaining their perfect public image to notice their son's struggles? Or are they now scrambling to cover things up as the spotlight gets harsher? Now, why would T.I. seemingly want to distance himself from King? Well, honey, for starters, King's behavior has been nothing but embarrassment after embarrassment for the whole Harris family. From these public feuds to his reckless decisions and run-ins with the law, King's actions have been casting some serious shadows over the family's carefully crafted image. For someone like T.I., who's built his whole brand on respect and authority in both the rap game and as a father, King's antics might just be the final straw that broke the camel's back. And let's not forget those long-standing rumors suggesting King might not even be T.I.'s biological son. Yes, Tiny's been loud and clear about shutting these rumors down, but chilly. These whispers just won't die. The fact that King grew up with his grandmother instead of under T.I. and Tiny's roof has only added more fuel to this fire. People can't help but wonder if there's more to this story than what meets the eye. Could these rumors explain why T.I. and King never seem to have that deep father-son connection? Or is this just another layer of drama in an already complicated family situation? When you put it all together, King's controversies, these leaked photos, the paternity rumors, and all this speculation about his preferences, it's not hard to see why T.I. might need to take a step back. Whether it's about protecting the family brand or just pure frustration with King's decisions, this divide between father and son seems to be growing wider by the day. So what do y'all think about all this? Did T.I. and his family drop the ball with King's upbringing? Or is this just a young man rebelling against his circumstances? Could these paternity rumors be the real reason behind their strained relationship? Or is King's behavior the true cause of this family rift? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, smash that like button, and don't forget to subscribe for more updates on this wild story. And hey, before you go, check out the next video on your end screen. It's even more revealing than this one. And trust me, you do not want to miss it.